Yo, what's good, everyone? Hope you're all well. Training day is pretty much over. Obviously, if you trade how I trade, you only trade till 4 o'clock for New York. So, just wanted to come on. It is going to be a London and a New York recap. However, it's just a brief London recap. Just an update on TPs, stuff like that. So, we'll start with the trade that I actually took. Price, I did close at TP1 just because my alarm didn't go off and bad discipline, to be honest. Tomorrow will be calm. Next trading days will be fine because I know what I did wrong with the alarm. However, yeah, went up to a 7R max. Probably would have closed at either this swing high or just full equilibrium. Yeah, that was a solid trade from me. Go over New York. So New York didn't really look like much. That's the only one that I can see. Didn't sweep anything else. Yeah, that whole play was because of my trade. And if you didn't see the trade, and if this is the only video that you watched, we took this trade off. Let me move this line. I took this trade off a breaker structure and a fair value gap, and we also took it from this candle opening. We tried to get in here, but had to switch accounts. Got in here, no drawdown at all. Perfect trade. Yeah, nothing for New York. So we'll move on to the next pair. Let's do GBP NZD now. 1 minute time frame. So this trade hit all TPs and then reverse straight away. We won't go over the reversal. Should we go over the reversal? I don't want to make this a long video because I posted a 50-minute video of London, and then I don't want to make this a long video. However, we'll do it quick. We can get through it quick. Sell side 5 minute. We already know this model, how this model works. So I don't really need to do much of like a breakdown. You guys already know how I trade. So equilibrium got put in there. Obviously you can see we've got fair value gap, and then you could get one from here to here. There we go. Delete. Did I delete the right one? Yeah, I did. Cool. PD arrays right there. 1 minute time frame. One minute time frame. Oh, I've got my line now. With this line, it just makes back testing a lot easier because you can see where you can actually start looking for entries. So line here, we got a break here, a break right there with a fair value gap there. Price closes through the middle line, so this wouldn't have been a trade setup. Got a high there with a fair value gap there, obviously gets closed below. A breaker structure there, no fair value gap. Breaker structure there, no fair value gap. Breaker structure here, no fair value gap. Breaker structure right there with a fair value gap here. So this is just how important it is to be patient in the market. My GU trade today literally took me 2 hours to get. However, as you can see, it was a perfect trade. Here's the entry that you would have taken. TP1s are 1-to-1, TP2s are 1-to-6-9, TP3s are 2R, and then you've got all this extra risk-free prof. 5R there. So that's just the reversal. So you would have called both trades. Obviously you only take one trade a day, so you actually wouldn't have. Let me just put in this line to see what we actually touched. Even that, to be fair, we didn't even need to go back that far. This London swing high to touch there. There's the discount, or you can put it there. It's a bit more realistic. 5 minute time frame. What are we on? 5 minutes. I'm kind of rushing through this. I don't want to make a long video because these recaps are usually long, but they was today, so I don't really want to make too much of a long video. The highs there, the trades there, PD arrays, got relative equal lows here, fair value gap there, that'll do. 1 minute time frame. And also guys, do you want a face cam? Let me know. I don't mind it. You man, tell me what you want. If you want to see a face cam, you can see a face cam. Anyways, this is our low, doesn't close. That's our new low, doesn't close. That's a low, closes, but doesn't have a fair value gap. That closes, no fair value gap. That closes right there. With a fair value gap there, gets disrespected. Fair value gap here. So, in this example, I wouldn't have taken the trade. However, if you did, you would have put it above this high. Just because it closed over 50%. Obviously, you could have waited for another breaker structure and another fair value gap. So, if you didn't want to enter off that one, which you could have, wait for that break. With that. Or you can wait for this break. With that respects. So this wouldn't have been an entry. Cool. This would have been our entry here or here. Would have most likely been here. So you would have put it there. Stops high. And I literally want to make this like a 10-minute video if I can. TP1's not even a 1-to-1, so you would have just gone for a 1-to-1. TP2, you could have had that as a TP3, you would have had an extra one. Brex free profit, 2R, it's just been chopping. Perfect, that's GBP/NZD. Euro dollar, this trade was covered. This was a little backtest trade, which we all know, we've already seen from the London recap, but that was irrelevant. This trade went on to hit all take profits and went up a 6R. So we'll have a look at New York, see if there was a trade on New York as well. Would have had to been very patient, as it looks like equilibrium just kept getting disrespected. One can have a look. Yeah, equilibrium disrespected. Let's trade in hindsight right now. Let's do it from here to here. We won't even look at PD arrays because this isn't a valid back test. This is just an entry test. Would have got it there. 1 minute time frame. Cool. There's our low. Gets swept. There's our low. Doesn't gauge. That's a low. Swept. That's a low. Breaks. Fair value got here. Gets disrespected. Breaks there. Doesn't retrace. Breaks here with this fair value gap. Doesn't really come up, but could have tested it. Could have traded off this displacement candle, or you could have waited for another break of structure here. Bit better of an entry there. Stops here. Here you would have just had a fixed stop of, and you would have entered on this one down. Fixed stop of about 10, which is there. Target take profits, and which is, if we just literally just went down to equilibrium, so 159 R. Got 2R risk free. Cool, that's Euro USD for New York and London TP shown. The GBP Swiss franc trade hit TP. Whether you'd have got filled on that because it was like marginally, but if you did right there, what was the R? I think it's like 1.5, yeah, and then reversed. We'll go over New York. 15-min time frame. New York is right here. Swept that liquidity. Where's our high? Swept here. Gone from here. And then we got 5-minute. Look for trades here with this swing high. 1 minute time frame. Past this line. That breaks, no fair value gap. That breaks, no fair value gap. And then we're past, we're into discount now, so taking a trade from here wouldn't even give you a 1R. So you entered just a random past equilibrium. Stops are got to be there. TP's there, just about a 1R, but you wouldn't have even traded that New York. What else have we got? Didn't even look at GJ, but I know a lot of people traded it. A couple of my guys from TikTok, not TikTok, Discord traded it. They traded, I think they traded off an imbalance. To be fair, it looks like you probably could have got a 1551 model on this as well. But I'm not even going to backtest that because that is not in our trading plan. It's a bank holiday for Japan today, so it's not even worth backtesting. But yeah, that is London and New York. Wanted to cover TPs from London and then just New York in general. I believe there was news. I believe there was news on the US dollar. Let me have a look. Or was it just a bank holiday? No, yep, just a bank holiday for JPY. So yeah, that is a recap done. I hope you guys like the thumbnails and new banner and stuff like that. Wanted to make it look as clean as possible. But yeah, I'll see all you man tomorrow. Let me know if you want the same style of video from London, where it's just raw, unedited, long. Or if you want me to chop it down into like highlights or whatever. I've seen someone else do highlights before. Just let me know what you want to see. But yeah, sweet.